What's good, guys? Tristan back again with another video. So this video is another story of me just telling my little chronicles that I've had throughout my entire life and the funniest things that's happened to me. So this story involves my cousin Tapelo, who is 26 now. Him putting off wrestling moves in a fight, basically defending me, basically. But from a bully. So this was like around 2006 when I was 11 years old, right? I used to live in a place called Rotherham. It's in the north of England. So me and my friends we literally just go to like a football field and we just play football as what kids do, like our age. We just play football for ages. Um, Four or six of so some of the kids, they wanted to play us like in a football game because they thought that like they were good, like we were really good. Whichever tournament was on, like in our community, we always won. We always demolished all the teams. So these kids, they were like, yeah, we'll play you guys. But like they literally thought that they were like the ish, like they thought that they were the absolute like top notch academy kids. We were just like, okay, then they'll play you. So for me, I was the youngest guy there. Of course, I was 11 years old. Um, I was still like I was just playing, right? And there's this one guy, right, called Salim or Salim. I forgot his name, but he would just keep on fouling me and just keep on like making like some like stupid remarks or even just like just keep elbowing me. And I was like, oh, what the hell? So what I did is I just went in there. I stayed in that for a little bit. Again, came out, played, and then he took it too far by fouling me. So I literally just shouted at him. I was like, leave me alone. Like, what are you doing? So my cousin Tepelo saw this, right? And bear in mind, like my cousin Tepelo, like he was like again 2 years older than me. So he was literally like obsessed with wrestling. He was just like lifting weights, like saying, oh, like I'm a big dude. Whenever I turned my back right to my cousin, like even when I turned my back. And I turn around to him, boom, spear like Goldberg, like a huge like Goldberg spear. And he would just like stand up shouting Goldberg, Goldberg. Like that's how like aggressive like my cousin was. Like, to if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so he like offers Selena to a fight because he's obviously uh, like sticking up for me, right? So I've I've only seen like fights for like a bare minimum for I've seen fights, believe me, a lot of times, but I've never seen such a one-sided one-on-one fight ever in my entire life. Literally, this fight did not last longer than 15 seconds, right? So Celine just literally went to push my cousin. My cousin just ducked under it, got his head like in a standing guillotine, like in a standing guillotine, literally, and he shouted DDT, and he jumped up and boom, slammed his head on the floor, right? And Celine was like, oh, my head. And you see, he probably started crying. So, like, Tapelo was like, he's like, that's what you get for messing with my cousin. For me, I was like, wow. I was like, all that for you just to get beaten up by one move. And it's a wrestling move as well. And we're just laughing. So we literally just laughing, right? And we just walked off. And Celine's brother, what was his name now? I forgot his name. We just call him Ahmed. Ahmed is like literally just following him around. He's like, oh, his name was Naveed. His name was Naveed. Yeah, Naveed. That's it. He was literally following him and like my cousin around, like he was proper crying as well. Like, you heard my brother? I'll fight you. You heard my brother? And then Tapula was like, listen, like I don't want to beat you up as well. So literally, just go home because I'll do the same what I did to your brother to you as well. And if he was like, you heard my brother, you heard my brother. But like for me, I was like, bro, just literally leave it because you will get beaten up. As you saw, like it was just a one-sided fight, dude. Please don't come here thinking that you're a bad man, and he's the younger brother as well. That's the thing, because he was trying to like like literally he's trying to stick up for his older brother getting beaten up. But it's just it is what it is. We just left those guys that day, and then like obviously they live within the same neighborhood like as us. So whenever Salim would see me, like he would start treating me more with like more respect now, because he knew that if he actually like talks like poo, I can't say. If he like talks poo, then he gets banged. Like that was like the most funniest thing ever I've ever seen. Though. Like the way that he literally got him, and he's like, DDT. It was the funniest shit ever, man. Yeah, guys. So that was like literally how he just went down. But so the moral of the story is chat shit, you get banged, don't you? But yeah, guys, I just hope you like this little story that I've had to put out for you. If you did like it, just give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. It's up to you. Just share your funny stories with me down in the comments below as well. For all my friends watching this, thank you very much, guys. Jane.